It's about to be a whole new month, so you already know what I'm about to say. Here's some independent comic series starting off in the month of February 2026. Independent, number of DC. Here we go. Coming out of Image Comics, we have The Orc. I might be saying it wrong. Coming out on the 4th. Death Fight Forever, coming out on the 18th. The Thing on the Doorstep, coming out on the 11th. Universal Monsters, Phantom of the Opera, coming out on the 18th. And obviously, this is based on the Phantom of the Opera original story. White Sky, also coming out on the 18th. Coming out of Boom Studios, we have The Center Holds, coming out on the 11th. Good Bones and Other Sober Stories, also coming out on the 11th. Coming out of Dynamite Entertainment, we have Archie and Army of Darkness, coming out on the 4th. Now, Archie does have his own franchise. Army of Darkness is based on the Evil Dead series, so if you know about both of those, then you should be good. Thundercats Valentine's Day special, coming out on the 4th. I do want to mention this is related to the Thundercats franchise, and they do have a comic that's currently out right now. DuckTales Valentine's Day Special 2026, coming out on the 11th. This franchise also has their own comic series out right now. The Muppets Noir, coming out on the 18th. Obviously part of the Muppets franchise. The Supernatural Valentine's Day Special 2026, coming out on the 4th. And yes, this is part of the TV show of the same name, and they do currently have a comic series that's out right now. Disney Villains Ursula, coming out on the 11th. Coming out of Titan Comics, we have Lenore, coming out on the 18th. Coming out of Dark Horse Comics, we have Night City, coming out on the 4th. The Crown, A Tale of Hell, coming out on the 11th. I do want to mention this is set in the same universe as Hellboy, so you might want to be caught up on that before reading this. Coming out of IDW Publishing, we have The Rocketeer, The Island, coming out on the 25th. I do want to mention that there are older Rocketeer comic series, and there was a movie in the 90s, so you might want to be caught up on that before picking this up. Star Trek Deviations Thread of Destiny, coming out on the 25th, and this is a one-shot. This is part of the Star Trek franchise, so at least know about that before picking this up. Smile for the Camera, coming out on the 25th. And this is related to the movie Smile and Smile 2, so you don't want to watch that before picking this up. Coming out of Archie Comics, we have Archie and Friends Space Adventures, coming out on the 25th. Coming out of Mad Cave Studios, we have Barbarian Behind Bars, coming out on the 11th. The Florida Hippopotamus White Powder Massacre, coming out on the 18th. Is Ted Okay? Coming out on the 25th. Coming out of Oni Press, we have The Autumn Kingdom, The Wrathbound Queen, coming out on the 4th. I do want to mention there is a comic series called The Autumn Kingdom, so most likely you got to read that before reading this. And last but not least, Torture Hearts, coming out on the 11th. And that's all I got for you for the month of February 2026. Thank you for watching, and you have a good rest of your day.